Well, the last broadcast, Norman was talking about bare bones broadcast. It's getting sent on too. That's, man, wow. I'm astounded. So to my astounding, I'm going to take a break. You know why I do that? I'll tell you. I'll give you a secret. I'm sitting here naked at a death range. You can see me on camera. Not that it's against the law. It's just that, my God, you know the influence of that. My God, I want to stand someday in front of my crowd, my wonderful audience. I picture myself like Freddie Mercury in front of every occurrence to look. Instead of seeing people out there, I'm going to, you know what I see in front of me? Every accomplishment and occurrence the Lord ever built. I stand before, humans are just one. So all humanity be one face in the crowd. And I stand before a crowd of accomplishments and occurrences and, oh man, and humans just one face. And sometimes even you're pushed out of the front row, let me tell you. And I perform for that audience. That's what I do. Well, I'm a conceptualist. And I'm also a satirist. So I need an audience, and I have one. My mind provides it, and I perform. And I appreciate my audience quite a bit. I especially do you, humanity. Of all and everyone in the audience, of course I have the sentiment to you. Where else would I have it? And that's my whole point, that anything that happens here has to come from the sentiment of humanity. It's not going to come from anything anywhere else. You're the only thing with a sentiment for you. You've got to get all response that benefits you from you, and it's not going to come in the word benefit. It's going to come in the word contribution. And the reflection of that will be your benefit, and only that. Or you can't get benefit from the word benefit. That's a very that's like entertainment. You can't go out on the stage and entertain. You go out with your product, or you share your product. When it entertains, it entertains. When it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just as simple as that. And you cannot go out there with the idea of entertaining them. But you'll do that, you'll bomb. Don't do it. It's not what you do. I have a product. I deliver my product, and oftentimes it's not entertaining. You have to go back and cry. Is that entertaining? I'll make you all bawl at the same time if I can, all across the planet, simultaneously. There's a grief worthy of that among all of you right now. Right now, there's a grief worthy that every human right now sits down and bawls their eyes out. What's around you is around everywhere. And that I will remind you all simultaneously, and you shall simultaneously sit down and cry genuinely. I'll make you look at your 3-year-old kid and you'll bawl your eyes out of the atmosphere they're in. It would touch every human being from the most violent to the most soft. You will all simultaneously cry for the very same reason. Get ready. That's my intent. Now or sometime. It's very much on my mind. Know it. And at the same time, I'm going to get you to yell and glee and laugh and silly at the same time. There's a reason for that all around you, right now. All the same, in every environment, simultaneously. Do you want to bet? I will point to these things among you and acquire this response among you, and you will live. Jim Duncan taught me. That's all. I'm nothing more than that. Yay, Jim Duncan. So are you. Do it. Huh? You tell me that doesn't beat celebrating some man sitting on the right hand that you're breaking his heart. Because God's hands are in your hand, and only in your hand, humans. And no other God is. Now quit breaking that man's heart that you think is so important to rise and sit there for you. Because he hasn't made it better since he did. Not one bit. And he can't. You have to. And he told you that. Yes, he did. And he told you that emphatically. And as far as I'm concerned, sailed down the river with Pontius Pilate. No way in hell got on a cross, and if anybody did, it was somebody that loved him tenderly, far more than you understand. Big time. Went to the cross for Jesus. And he never had to go to the cross for anybody. No, he didn't. That was the dumbest thing you ever heard. Would you let Christ go to the cross for you? I'll just ask you that one time. Each one of you, I'll look you right in the eye, and if Jesus marched up and said, for your sins, I'm going to Jerusalem, I'm going to get crucified for you, goodbye, and shake his hand, would you? I'd knock him on his butt. I'd hang onto his legs, and there's no way he'd make it out the door. Wouldn't you? Rather let him go. I'd sure plead with him, wait. And I'd remind him that no God and no Creator is the Father, or nor would damn this kind of penalty for anybody's whatever at all. Do you understand me? I don't know where you got that idea. Only somebody put some bunk in your head, Jesus. And I'll bet he never said it. And I'll bet you don't have any idea what this is all about at all. Jesus. Still, I will remind you, an accomplishment of Rome, a Judean state project that came out exactly like they would hope. No, they didn't hope. They erected it. They built it. They adored it. Jesus was adored by Rome very much and built by Rome very much.